doing it without a single thought in my mind or a more logical words to say. Why is my main screen completely messed up? There it is. My body is cut. Is that because of this, or is this because of something else? Can I move this? Can I please move this? Hey, let me move this. There you go. Is it what we like? What if I sit? No. Alright, this figuring out part is your favorite part, as you all know. I think it has to be like this. And I have to be more... No, I can't be more like that. You can come here. There you go. That's something. That did it. That made us stream. Alright, with that lovely intro, we are now completely live with everything, including my display settings being correct, which I know you guys love that. I know you guys love it when my display settings is off the charts, and so it is. So today, after I open my lovely music and make sure that the YouTube chat is being picked up. Let's see, is the YouTube chat being picked up? Nope. Hello guys, hi Nota, hi DXebek. I'm going to pop you guys out, so now your chats will be registered and read out. While that's happening, I hate the new YouTube so much because I can't get to, there you go, edit video. I gotta do some changes. I think I just killed your ability to communicate with me yet again because of this lovely thing that YouTube decided that it's a good idea to do by changing everything. Pop out chat. Cool, you are popped out officially. Twitch also needs to have its chat popped out. Where's your chat? Why do you have a chat? Pop it right out. Spit it out. Spit it. Done. Cool. That's all set up. We just need to set the one tiny little thing that we always have to set manually every single time we open the thing, and then we did it. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. Let's check our Discord to see if we're missing anything on the Discord.
Look at this dude.
Hi Wild Gamers. How's it going, dude? Let's open Maya. This
Going great.
Perfect. I replaced something.
This game will update on Steam.
I don't know about that. We'll see about that.
How is your new job?
It's good. It's just been training so far. I didn't really get to do anything yet. There's just a lot of documentation to go through before I can actually start animating. But it's fun to learn new things. It's basically learning how a company functions, because there's so many little things that gets involved with making VFX. Yeah. Right, so now I'm gonna do something that Diego will love if he was here. Make start bags, the other things. Where did I?
I have idea had the glider in the game.
The glider is already in the game. I'll open the game here. Projects, Spider, builds, latest build. There's gonna be a bunch of error messages.
This is sick.
I am just trying to find that one video because Diego sent me some stuff. That's Tanzila, that's Diego. Test pipi cuckoo. That's not that one, not this one. This one. Cool. It's too loud. Always too loud. Volume mixer. My project 02. Nope. SpiderKour. Up on New York City map. Look what I have. Glider. And I can even do it with this. Glider. Glider. Swing. Jump. Swing. Glider. It's in the game. That was never a problem. It was always there. Now I shall attempt at rigging this guy. This guy has potential.
I'm so happy this project is taking after the PS2 era games NGL.
Cool. I'm happy, you're happy.
I like the idea of the glider, but it looks like it feels stiff.
Well, this is just like a prototype right now. We're gonna make it into like a completely different game that is not tied to any of the Spider-Man related IPs. It already isn't. It's already its own thing, but it's gonna be a lot better when we turn it into this guy. Actually, you know what I should do? Because people keep asking about what the hell's going on. I think I'm gonna... Wow, I've never left this chat. That's weird.
Okay, but what skin is going on this guy? Like, what does the details look like?
He's gonna be Crawley. That's what it looks like. He has the Crawley skin. And then eventually he's gonna turn into this guy. So we're trying to do that now. So I'm gonna try to open this actually in my... Where is the Spider-Man stuff? Spider-Man related? Nope. That's SpiderKour related. And there should be Crawley sketches. These are the sketches. And I'm gonna open these sketches in RE.
He looks a lot like Spider-Man.
Well, he soon will not. Soon you will not think that at all.
I'm currently updating my animation reel right now. Any tips?
Yeah. Don't put anything other than animation in your animation reel. And research the company that you want to work at. If it's like a visual effects company, for example, don't show them cartoon stuff. Or some visual effects companies now also do cartoon stuff. Maybe that's not a good example, but like if it's a gaming company, you're applying to be a game animator, make sure you have cycles in. If it's a future animation company, make sure you have stylized animation.
Can I show you a skin for your Crawley guy?
You can show me. Showing is allowed, but expecting too much is up to you. Where is the vids part? That's the vids, and we're gonna go with this one. Perfect. So that will cycle through there. And I'm gonna try to do this thing now. Spider. Well, not sorry. Crawley mesh group 01. Let's make it a bit bigger like that. That's a bit better.
Have a good stream, Saab. Gonna
Thank
sleep.
you. Thank you, dude. Take care. Preparation. Model clean. Create a level called Geo create. It did do it. Clean. It's cleaning it now. Oh, it's cleaned it. Good job, Ting. I don't know why this changed. We're gonna give it a nice new juicy Lambert cold placeholder shader, and then whoa, what happened to this guy? Why is your existence confusing the reality? What's happening here? If I go inside, it's all white. What happened to this guy? If I add a new Lambert, doesn't care. Something has happened. Delete history, freeze transformations, placeholder shaders, bicep shape. Let's check.
How many fingers does he have?
3. But could be more. Right now it's 3. So is it like a UV issue that's happening here? What is that? Is that supposed to be a UV? Jesus, what the fuck is that? Alright, you're being freaky. You're gonna get UV automatic. Perfect. So if I check your UVs now, makes more sense. Still have no idea why you're completely blue or completely white. Maybe surfaces and maybe curves and maybe mesh display and we reverse it. Doesn't get fixed. I think some set to face, conform, average. What happened to this thing? Why are you being weird,
Balls.
dude? Hey, Banzi. I have no idea why this part became this color. I'm just gonna chuck in Diego's mesh again. Where is Diego's mesh? Did I not just chuck in Diego's mesh? Well, I'm chucking it. Is it just finding the exact same name so it won't re-import? Let's rename it. Proxy. Let's rename it to Proxy Mesh. Perfect. Now if I go to File, Import, downloads, that guy, import, cool, there it is. So I would just like to have these, please, and I would like to have that in this folder P, and then I'm gonna delete all of these, I think. Oh, and all of that. Right, so this thing, why didn't it get affected? Because everything is zeroed out. And I don't understand what happened, but it annoys me. I am properly being annoyed by this thing. Cool. We'll add the existing material, placeholder shaders. It's in the same group. We're gonna rename this to Proxy Mesh as well. Should be 36. Freeze consumption, delete history. This is a perfect model. Model check, check. Error, nothing selected. How about this? Check.
Heyo.
Workspace 37, transforms the non-default values. Will likely cause errors if you proceed. This time we'll use model clean tool. Continue anyway. Hello. Continue anyway. Vertices are not symmetrical. Okay, we messed this up. I'm just gonna restart. Something in Diego's model is not liked by Mr. Maya. So I'll just have this. I'll do model clean, create, clean. Hopefully it's not gonna break it. It broke it again. I don't understand what's happening here. Something about the biceps it doesn't like. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna file, import. Oops, no. Oh yeah. file, import this guy again, and then it just added the bicep and kept everything else the same. Cool. I'm gonna call this a win. I'm gonna call this a victory. The geo layer used to have this guy in it. I'm gonna group both of these together. I'm going to center the pivots. I'm gonna make the pivots in the center of this guy. I'm gonna move this guy, snap this guy right here. Check this out. Call this okay. Hey, yay, thank you, food. Yes, please. Or maybe that's breaking the whole point of being healthy. Do we have anything healthy to drink?
No.
Beer it is. Right view. So I'm gonna edit this feet a tiny bit. Don't let
Justina,
Diego
Justina,
know.
Justina.
You've been summoned. She says hi Benzi without looking. So that's quite impressive. Cool. We got the feet lying down. Cool. Model check. It's gonna complain. Cancel. Cancel. This is called group 1 and freeze transformations for that one, please. Model check. Check. Nothing to say. Check. Check. Group 1 should be 00000. Why is there? Thank you.
Was the bounty? Yes, your cousin was.
It was. You guessed it correctly.
No, I have sense. 6 sense.
Reference in the model. I'm making reference in the model. I'm just gonna define the objects. So basically all of these guys, except I'll hug the spider legs for now. I'm just gonna say this is our guy. This is skin. This is all. There is no right eye or left eye.
You Sarp, how you doing?
Hi Danzila. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Proxy Crowley _rig.
Long time no SpiderKour.
That is true. Although I talked with Gibo and there isn't any SpiderKour animations to do. Hello, the.
I can't wait for the game to release.
Oh, look at all these options. I wish there was a cat. So I wish there was a spider. I'm gonna
Isn't
make
this the SpiderKour model?
yes. Justina, can I have salt? This is the model that.
What are you doing?
This is the model that Diego made. I'm gonna rig it as a proxy. And we have an amazing modeler actually working on this right now. But I just wanna practice rigging.
Looking good, man.
Hey, Zigger.
Lovely.
Thank you.
What's the name of the app? And badass.
What app?
Oh my god, Ant is back. Hi, Ant.
Wow, we might be a different ant.
Maybe. Might be the same Ant. If you're the same Ant, say yay.
We'll find out. So what is the best way to approach this? Sorry for the food ASMR. I don't have time to eat and do stuff.
This game is going to be the greatest of all time.
I'm glad you think so. Oh. Let me do it from here. So the root should be around here, and the knee looks like it wants to be here. Gonna move this.
Do you know when is the game releasing?
I don't. I don't have a clue. I don't have any ideas at all. Who knows? Do you know? I don't know.
I know, but I'm pretty secret.
Oh wow, Justina knows. Justina knows. Oh, look at all these extra things that they've added in to make my life a little bit more difficult. Okay, so I gotta start, I guess, with the little guys. This one a little bit lower. This one a little bit lower. This one a little bit lower. Kind of wants to be like here.
Will I have to pay to play it?
I don't think so.
I'm surprised you're not using Blender but Maya. Hi guys.
Well, Maya is the industry standard.
Oh, is boy.
It is. It's your boy. It's your boy. You can't even say.
Our boy.
Where is the Mr. Elbow? Look at how wrong all of these placements are. Oh, with this
Are
one-
Maya and Blender different when it comes to animating, or are they roughly the same?
No, they're really different, especially for
I
animation.
thought Amjad was doing the rigging.
I just remembered again. I have to do an animation review for Amjad. No, he's not doing the rigging. I don't know if he is. I asked him a while back, but he helps me out with so many stuff. I don't really want to chase it if
What
he
are
doesn't have the
you
time.
eating, Abby?
I'm eating falafel.
Are you moving away from the more anatomically correct design to do this style for all the characters?
Yes.
Enjoy your meal, a Fiat Olsen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So what I'm thinking now is, first off, these fingers are not gonna bend well at all. But I'm not gonna complain, because I know Diego quickly did something so I can use. So no complaints, no fighting. But they're not gonna bend well.
No fighting.
No fighting indeed. I feel like maybe I'm spending way too much time with this, since it's just a proxy model. But I wanted to at least get the proportions right, which is trying to...
Hi, Diego.
Hi, Diego.
Hi, Banty.
Mm,
You motivated me to sculpt Diego.
wait, did I motivated you to sculpt a Diego, or did Diego motivated you to
Cool.
sculpt? Yeah, I think this is the second one. I just think it would be hilarious if it was the first one.
Both.
So you sculpted a Diego? You have to share it. If you sculpted a Diego, you must share it.
Is porting all the animations you've already made to this new model at all seamless? I imagine
no,
you
I'm
have to
gonna-
put in a lot more work to get them working.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo everything from scratch. This character's animations will not transfer at all. But it will definitely not be Spider-Man when I'm done with him. When I get in there. Alright, I'm gonna keep eating.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Sausage fingers.
What?
Little my fingers.
Your fingers, you have 5.
Yeah, but sausage fingers, baby fingers, chunky fingers.
Hi, Justina.
I did it.
You have tiny fingers.
A what?
You have very tiny fingers.
Not our tiny fingers.
Is this just like a flatbread that you toast?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it feels like we're in a restaurant.
It says Greek flatbread on the package. I don't know what that means.
To be fair, this is nothing like the Turkish bread, so they can call it Greek, I don't mind.
Those are harissa one as well. I was like, I don't actually know what harissa spices are.
Hariso?
Mm-hmm.
A hariso what?
Harissa spices. On a flatbread.
What is harissa?
A type of spice, I would believe.
Oh. I also believe that. Since I found out about it. Does this guy have a neck?
I don't like his head.
Well, it's gonna... Well, you made it. What do you mean you don't like this? You better like it. This is the head, so this is the neck. Oh, so that was correct. This is the eyes. Then this-
Yay, but the shape can be better.
For our purposes, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna eat some falafel. Hmm?
I always did that.
Why did you?
I don't know, I did nothing.
You said you can't join the stream today because you have to.
Yeah, no. I will.
And also, you didn't waste today. You went to the work.
For 4 hours.
How do you weight paint your characters?
I'll show it.
With weight paint.
What was the extra limbs? Foot, hand, tail. No, it's not a tail.
Skin cage, right.
It's called. I'll show it. It's skin, bind skin. That's how you do it. Skin cage, right? Are you talking about
We
this thing?
can't see.
Oh, it's the top left part. Let me see what you can't see. What is? Are you saying skin cage has something to do with this thing? Because I don't remember. I don't remember how to do this part. Was it publish? Export? Go to build pose. Was it build pose? I imported it, did this. Oh, it wasn't build. Build advanced skeleton.
OMG, he is alive.
This is super healthy, thank you. I feel healthier with every bite. I can feel the healthness coming over me. I'm getting younger with every bite.
You look more healthier and young.
I know, 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Exactly. Thank you
It's
so much.
Easy. Easy.
Alright, now let's skin bind it. We can just grab everything and click skin bind, but I have a different idea, which sometimes doesn't work, but let's try. I just want this joint and this head, and then I'm gonna go to skin, bind skin, and I think the max influence you should have is 3, and I'm gonna apply that, and then I'm gonna go into my rigging options, open my skin pane options. Oh nice, it decided to dunk everything in anyway, so I will undo everything. Right. I'm gonna select all of the joints, all these guys. Is there any more joints? There is some more joints. Is there a smarter way of doing this? Show objects, joints. Boom. These are all of the available joints. That's the fit skeleton. Yeah, I think I'm gonna select all of these, and then how should I do this? I don't know if it's gonna let me if I... wait, I don't need to select everything, I just need to select the root. Maybe it's better to select everything. How is it gonna do the difference between IK and... Okay, I'm just gonna select this and show none, show polygons, all the polygons, and this joint, and then I'm gonna click bind skin up to 3, apply. Cool. Now if I enable this and if I move these around, it didn't work. Why it didn't work? If I double click that, so it should have worked. Did I
Heyo.
take the wrong joints? Hello, hey Juba, how's it going?
What are you sculpting, man? See. Hi, Jabbar.
Why is this guy not doing what I want him to do? Oh, I see. No, I undid
Random
so
faces.
much. I undid so much. It's undoing the advanced skeleton builds. We undid the advanced skeleton builds.
Cool. Hey, die. HEGO. For me it's the most difficult thing. Just practicing some stylized faces sculpted 3 now. Hey Juba. Hey Juaba.
Jiambawa. Jibimbuawo. Oh, is this what you were saying, skin cage? Select skinning. Select objects to
Hey
deform.
Van C.
I haven't actually watched all of the tutorial.
So
Is
this
there a
is
way
the
to?
boy day. No crawling.
No, it is crawly. The arms are hidden because I'm gonna have to rig them separately. So what does the skin cage thing do? Oh, it's to make sure the... No, I don't want to do it like that. Okay, we're gonna undo that. Well, maybe I can start with that and then undo it. So cool, this is done. Copy weights. Select objects to deform. Here are my objects to deform. And then copy weights.
Sarp, check it out, I put it in work in progress.
It looks cool, dudes. It's a fun design. Half and half. Not sure what you mean by
OMG.
half and half. It does look cool. I like it. Now let's see if this actually
Is this
did
the final
anything.
version of the character?
No, it's not. I have some people working on the character design stuff. So there's one that Ada did. So she did this one using the character
Mario
design I made.
64. Yo Sarp never
But-
got that review, by the way.
Yes, I know, Danzilla. I'm gonna do it when I can find time.
Oh cool.
But right now there is someone else working on the character model, and he's doing some designs, and it's looking very cool. And he's
Alright.
really good at modeling.
How many characters are going to be in the game?
I don't know if he wants to be on. Well, it's one character that can turn into all the other characters. You can see on the top right, but it's actually one character that can just turn into multiple characters, kind of like Beast Boy. Right, so I'm gonna be doing some cleanup.
Who is working on the model?
I didn't ask him yet if he wants to be known. Let me ask.
Will they all have the same spider powers?
No. It's one guy that can turn into all the animals. So when he jumps, while he's falling down, he can decide to turn into the spider to swing, or he can decide to turn into the bat to glide, or he can decide to turn into the penguin to skate, and you can like keep switching. It's like Beast Boy. So when you look like a spider, you can just swing and make web lines and do stuff like that. But if you want to glide, you just turn into the bat. So it doesn't matter if the spider can glide or not, because you can just switch to the spider whenever you want.
So you're just Ben 10.
Kind of, but Ben 10 is really bad at controlling his transformations. You're gonna have like full control with this. So root, value 0, flood. Lock it. Oh. Oh.
Will it release on 2025?
I don't know.
You didn't save anything, right?
No. Reopen, I'm gonna click, see what happens. Send report. I should have written like, I hate you, Maya.
Classic SARP.
Classic SARP indeed.
Will it release on 2025?
I don't know. I hope so. I actually think it would be released this year. But I think there's a lot of confusion of like what a released version of this game is gonna look like. I think a lot of you guys still expect that there's gonna be a combat and a story and a boss fight, and no, it's just a parkour prototype. It's just gonna be walking around and doing stuff and maybe some races, and it's gonna be that.
Come on, guy, clip that. We got a clickbait title.
What's a clickbait title?
The game is coming on 2025.
It's official now.
Source. Trust me. The character you're playing now will be playable in the actual game.
Yes. Well, there's 2 games. This is the prototype. This is the one that we're gonna give it to you guys for free. And we're gonna make a Kickstarter page for the actual game. Actual game is not gonna have any affiliation to any of these more known characters. It's just gonna be the swapping thing that I said. Like, it's gonna be kind of like Beast Boy, where it can be like any animal. And that game is, we're gonna hope to make like a proper game. We're gonna hope to make like a Kickstarter page, and then try to get some money for it. And eventually, we would want to make that in like Steam. But in that Kickstarter page, we're gonna put the download link for this guy, so you can just play as him while he waits. It's like we're gonna give you guys a free prototype, so maybe that will make you love us, and because you love us, maybe you'll support the Kickstarter. So is this still rigged? Alright, we didn't. Oh no, what the fuck is that?
I love Android.
Oh, it's you, Juba. Fuck you, dude.
I love BlackBerry.
My brain stopped because I pressed something. There you go. So,
Haha, sorry I had to. It is good, all the best for the future.
thank you. The future. Did this happen because I deleted the root interaction to this? Value
OMG,
0 replace.
PPLMAO.
No PP. So this should have nothing on neck. Flood it, lock it, flood it, lock it. Scapula.
Now he have 3 legs.
Flood it, lock it. Shoulder, flood it, lock it. Shoulder, flood it, lock it. I wanted to do this manually to avoid having to do this over and over again. Right, so in this scenario, if I go into vertices and if I select, I have to turn off the joint visibility because it's gonna want to keep selecting joints. If I select this now, and go into relationship editors.
Banned, see, it's been 10 days. Why haven't you unbanned me? Not like this.
Hey, Ant is back. Where is the, was it component connection?
Oh, no.
Is component editor.
LMA.
Inside the component editor, smooth skins. So these just have values from spine 3 and spine 2. So if that's the case, why are they on the ground?
Sarp, you have to see this. Link IRTEDMVH.
You fool me a lot, Diego. I don't know if I should see that. Monitored suspicious user. Why is it suspicious user?
Pen is pick.
And you're...
Twitch detects his Smurf account. LMAO.
And you're famous, man. I don't know how you managed to reach these heights.
Whoa, just realized I'm not part of membership, haha.
Oh yeah, you're not. Why you not membering? Remember, guys. Remember to member. Member. Wait a minute. Should I just use it like that? But I hate this. But you know what? For the proportions, it's fine.
Just wanted to say.
Just
I was here all along, but I had to make an alt because there was an imposter in the chat.
An imposter in the chat. See, I don't like that all this has like weird skinning
Welcome to
information.
Porter.
Welcome to Sarp Porter.
What are you talking about, Ant?
Well, what
That's
just happened?
better. Let's go.
Danzela, did you become a supporter on YouTube? Is that what just we get an alert for?
Why is my account that I made 5 minutes ago on the verge of being banned? Yeah.
Awesome, Danzela. Thank you so much. I'm officially being supported by Danzela. Can you guys feel it? I feel it.
Just joined membership.
I feel the support. Thank you for that. This is a great head.
Twitch are trying to track my IP. Help her.
Thank you so much, Danzilla. And I'm definitely
Well,
gonna
you are
get to
banned. I could ban you now.
head, flood, boom.
No.
So if I do this now, what the hell? What is it? This is the jaw. Ah, I see. We don't need the jaw. And Danzilla, I'm gonna get to reviewing your thing as soon as I physically possibly can. I just still haven't gotten a chance to do so. I do the reviews in like such weird times.
Also, Diego, could you kindly unban my main earth? Thanks, seems good.
Like, I find a second
Thanks a lot, Sarp.
something cancels, like someone asks me to join a meeting and then they don't come to meeting, and I immediately go like, hey, like and I just like immediately start like doing the review, and then the next time when I'm gonna have time, I don't know.
Sarp, I should.
What should you should what?
New.
Why is this not moving the head? Neck part 2.
Unban him.
Yeah, I think we can give him another chance.
Anyway, Sarp, how are you?
Oh, Anna's here.
Yeah,
Anna's in the house. Whoop whoop.
I think we should give him another chance.
But he have like 20 timeouts. It's the real Ant Y-A-Y-Y-Y-Y.
Oh, this, what
I
is
just
happening
had
here?
new from the toilet, and I was like, ooh, that sounds familiar.
New.
How many chances he can have? Don't be soft, Sarp. Yee. A cock. Can the mods consult and get back to you?
Can the mods consult and get back to you? Okay, it's not just me and we are a community. Also, I just got the green light to show you guys who's gonna be doing the models. I don't want to open the incorrect person by mistake and then make you guys think.
Why did no one review my Unban request? It's been 10 days.
You sent an unban request? Is that a thing?
Sarp. Don't check it. Oh yay.
So Dimi is gonna be doing the models. I mean, at least the crawler model. This is some of Dimi's other work.
Oh cool.
Oh shit, Lyra.
Yes. Hey Jamal, how's it going?
Hi,
What's up,
Jamal.
man?
Did you jump?
I didn't, but I almost. I thought
sure?
about
Are
jumping.
you sure?
Sarp, how do you
Yeah, just
approach
be,
facial
Hi,
posing?
Jamal. You okay?
Um,
I'm alright
I
with
thought
you.
we had something special, Sarp.
we have something special, Diego. I'm doing your something special right now.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be next door, trying on the chat.
All right, cool. That's okay. That's allowed.
Yay, but with other guy. Arch
Well,
enemy
you
may
can
agree
also-
to no banning for at least 3 streams.
You can also do it. I just don't know how to make like a team around
Thanks.
that. I think it's too much work for one person anyway. And then
Unsub,
Zilla,
unfollow Sarp.
how I approach
In joking,
facial
Sarp, it's
posing is like if there's like a lip sync thing, I would start with the jaw, and I would make the jaw perfect. If it's just like regular like facial expressions and stuff, it's the same as doing the body. You just have to figure out what leads. That's the most important thing every time when you do animation of anything. You have to figure out what's leading the action. So like if I go like huh, that would be my like eyebrows leading. So my like right brow would start pulling first, then it would pull the sides of the right brow, and it would start to pull the left brow. It would start to pull my right eyelid first, then my left eyelid, and then as I turn my head, then maybe it will pull my like mouth a bit, so I would go like "Whoa," or something like that. But there will be like a time you wouldn't get like from this space to like that. It's all about deciding what leads it, and the thing that leads it usually is the thing that you want the attention on. So if in that expression, if the most important thing is that he's angry, you would I mean, it kind of depends. Like I think with facial stuff, it's not really about attention, it's more about like you should shoot a reference, because it can change a lot. Like if you turn and go like this, and or if you go like this, it's different feelings, different emotions. It's not like one or the other. So I would do that. Also Diego, I'm sorry I muted you as I was talking. My hand was on the mute button as you were about to talk.
Sarp, I have the solution for our problem.
What-
You muted me as well.
I worry less about that one. What is the solution to our problem, Diego?
Okay. Private Talk DC.
Oh, right now. What's Private Talk DC? I'm confused.
Disord. Wait. Ekmek and Turtle.
Ekmek and Turtle.
He means Discord, I think. Honestly, don't know what to do with this huge Transformers model. It's like 2 million vertices, and I have a Previs model, which is okay. However, I can't even open the full model in Material View BCS lag.
That's why the companies compartmentalize. The guy who's animating shouldn't be the guy who's worried about the textures and the model detail and quality and stuff like that. The guy who's animating should have like the absolute lowest amount of poly counts and just have a blast. You know, he just needs to know that the silhouette of it matches and all those like little tiny details. He wouldn't care. That's why you would have like a different version of the model, which you can do it as well, Zintor. You can just like remodel the whole thing using just cubes. Just put like a sphere to head and move on, and just animate that. And after you're done, you can bring back the actual mesh and then swap it. You should really only see that amount of quality when rendering.
Rendering just takes a decade long.
Yeah. Right, so I'm spending way too much time with this. I don't really want to get into all this right now. I don't think the topology would save Zintor. The model he's using has too much actual mesh detail, even if you retopologized it. There's just too many little tiny parts. Now I'm gonna Google how to do spider legs, and then we're gonna do spider legs. How have you been, Jamal?
Retopologizing would not save me, it's so detailed,
right
and I don't...
You're doing what?
I'm painting weights.
Ooh, who doesn't like that?
Vests and doing some I'm doing some more UV texturing. Just getting some notes done for tomorrow.
Huh.
Yeah.
You're a full-on modeling guy now, aren't you?
Yeah, modeling, rigging. Crazy. Texturing.
Crazy indeed. You're a one-man army.
Nuts, yeah. One-man army. Or like I'm a rickety ship. Held together with biscuits and dreams.
Biscuits and dreams.
Yeah. Not the best for a ship, but you take what you get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas how to rig a... When you have time, check private talk text chat on Discord. Do you think you know how to...
Sent in what it looks like in work in progress channel.
Do you think you have any idea? He can send it. Jamal can send it. But,
Oh yeah, no, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can only complain.
And Twitch doesn't allow me emotes anymore, sad face. It just types the words. I meant my model bud. Sorry.
In what looks
Oh,
like
whoops.
one for consume.
Bud.
Why is this happening on this part?
I'm so happy. I'm back.
Good. That's good. That's a lot. Have you ever rigged a spider, Jamal?
No, I have not, sir.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah, but be a good guy.
Yes.
You guys literally banned me on my birthday, sad face. Hello. That's a lie.
Hello, Zivars. Alright, now I'm gonna...
No, it's not.
I'm gonna make spider legs now. And I'm gonna figure this out. Does what a spider legs does.
Check the past stream I've been saying for a while.
I stopped being able to select joints. It's gonna take. Oh god. Don't make me do this.
Has Sarp made the game for Android yet?
No.
Okay, and him going to unban you, but please stop with the spam and the bad jokes.
Oh, I did it reverse.
No.
What's happening?
My smudge brush is not smudging properly.
This
How
fan game
dare.
looks promising.
How dare that brush don't do what the Jamal wants?
I know. The Jamal is king.
Call the police. Say
Yes.
whoop whoop.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Thank you for saying good things about the fan game.
That game looks rad.
Huh?
The game looks rad.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I'm not joking. If you're not, thank you so much. You are unbanned. LESSSS go.
I don't know why sometimes, but I can't freeze transform on joints. Do they have?
Now go to your real account. No more outs. It'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh, they have values as well. But they don't have rotation. Is that what's important in life? Is life just about having the correct rotations?
Probably.
Could be.
Sarp does a layered approach work in every anim shot you want to do.
No, it doesn't. I don't do layered approach, for example, when I'm doing Spider-Man swinging.
Or it's just a matter of level.
It's like for the avatar animations also, it was stepped animation, so layered approach doesn't work at all really. But even if it wasn't stepped, I would make the avatar animations not layered because it's very specific poses that I have to hit, which usually is not a good thing. You should kind of let the timing and spacing show you what your pose should be, rather than going like I wanted this pose. Just if like someone gets hit, you shouldn't go like I'm definitely gonna hit this pose. You should just see how the body unfolds into that pose. But with like avatar bending stuff, it's like very crucial that you hit the correct kung fu pose and stuff like that. So for that also I wouldn't use the layered approach. Right.
You Sarp, what's up?
Hey Tipsomniac, how's it going, dudes? Oh my god, I've seen this trailer before. It's not trailer. I have seen this actually 12 years ago, probably when I did that like other
Okay.
thing I did. My old spider leg
Chillin' finally off
animation.
today. Been looking into motion matching mechanics. Look that prehistoric Maya.
Yeah. Yeah, it will. Hey, 8 years ago I wrote here. Hey, thanks for the idea as you said about. I still have the dependency loop. I followed the tutorial a few times and made mistakes as you didn't fix as you did to make sure I'm not doing anything different. With the port,
LMAO. What a time machine.
yeah, 8 years ago. Fucking 8 years passed. I'm still trying to do spider legs. Oh, it's 32 minutes, but fuck it, let's do it.
Maybe there is a better, easy way to do that. Oh my goodness, I am back. Learn to animate like a pro.
In 6 minutes.
Boom, you're pro.
And you're pro.
You
I
weren't.
literally read the whole Discord server, each channel, because I was so bored. Using Blender.
You want to animate and blend like a pro in 27 seconds. Watch this shit.
After this 27 seconds, your mom's not gonna recognize you. You're gonna be a whole new person.
Totally new. An abomination.
Blender make you pro.
Pro indeed.
Cool.
Yeah. There are some pretty sweet videos on YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah, I like this tool that he's using.
Yeah.
Is that free tool? Rigbox Reborn.
Oh, cool.
He's putting arrows. He's just making controllers before he set up all the IK stuff, which is very weird. He's just making controllers.
Buy it.
Oh, he did a connection thing. So okay.
Do it.
All right, he's starting now. So I made controllers, fine. And then he goes. Wait, there's audio. Okay, I feel like we don't need the audio. Tool settings, IK handle tool.
So a layered approach can't work for a run cycle. Copyright striked.
Sticky. Take the beginning and the end and then just IK it. Really? That doesn't sound right. I guess you gotta start somewhere. Ooh, how many joints do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I have a lot of rotation in mind, which I feel like is gonna be a problem. Let's kill that before we go any further. Oops.
Kill the joints.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill all the joints actually. And we're gonna go front view. And we're gonna start over again. What?
Oh no, I saw Dune last night, so...
Hey
Oh, was it
Sarah
good?
Serta, we smelled that you played 2 seconds of copyrighted media on your broadcast. Turn yourself in.
I don't think it was even copyrighted, but I understand fully.
My channel is
sorry, what were you saying, Jamal?
No. I was making a stupid Dune reference when you said
I haven't
kill
seen
the
Dune 2.
droids.
I haven't seen Dune
Oh
2.
shit!
Don't
Never mind.
spoil. No.
Nothing. You heard nothing. Shut up.
It's probably because you got banned and shit ends.
All right.
That happens when you have alt accounts.
Needing alt accounts is not a good sign.
Oh dang.
Oh, wow, I haven't done this in
Wanted
so
now, huh?
long.
By the way, please
Actually.
stop using alt accounts.
Cool. Spider leg 1 done.
As
Let's
long
go.
as you don't ban me.
It's so weird he's doing this part first.
What is the limit of the blocking approach, Saab?
There's no limit. You can do it either way because it's your eye who judges the animation. When you watch it, you should be able to see the problem. It doesn't matter how it's made. But with the blocking approach, I think you mean like by the pose to pose approach. That will like you might do like let's say a guy is like punching another guy, and then you made him like standing still, then you made him going like this, like oh I'm getting punched so
By
hard.
the way, Saab.
And then you're gonna spend time making that pose, you know, like maybe he's getting punched like this, and you're gonna open like the finger distances, and you're gonna decide where this arm is. Maybe you're gonna put this arm in FK. Maybe you're gonna have to like rotate it like this, and then rotate it like that, and rotate it like this, and put it here. And then when you watch the animation, you should see it's not working. But you might think it's working because you like that pose, because you spend so much time on that pose. But if you do the layered approach, you're not gonna start with this pose. You're gonna start with the speed of the body going, and then you're gonna see the hands gonna have to drag and stuff. If you do pose to pose, it's harder to understand, like this hand needs to be not here, it needs to be a little bit more like this. Plus it's every time it's gonna feel like you're destroying everything you did, because you're gonna do the pose first, you're gonna do the in-betweens, and in-betweens gonna tell you, if you have the eye, that it's looking wrong, that it's not working right. But then you have to kill all the things that you did. You have to undo all those like special little tiny details you made, and you have to redo everything. And probably you're not gonna want to do that, so you're gonna say, you know what, this looks fine, this looks good enough, and then your animation is gonna be fine and not good. That's the problem with it. Layered approach is I don't know, it feels a bit more boring in the beginning, but it makes you think about like stuff in motion more than cool comic book poses and something like that. Thank you for liking my haircut, Ants.
I wonder, Sarp, like, is pose to pose feel more like fluid rather than like, I guess, snappy? You know, like you
For
can't
like
see a key
step
pose,
stuff, it
you
works
know.
better for sure. For step stuff, for like more stylized things, like the avatar thing we were doing, it works better for that for sure.
Right. But like a layered approach wouldn't work for that type of avatar style.
Yeah, I don't think it would, because it's very specific poses you're trying to hit. But like if you're animating a Godzilla or something, you know, if you're animating like a giant monster crashing through a city, you really shouldn't do that pose to pose, because that's so much about like selling weight and stuff, and you need to like figure out like how the body controller moves in space, and then yeah.
I'm assuming it's gonna look more like a photo, like photoreal, I guess. If it's like a big monster or it could be VFX.
Yeah, in most of the VFX stuff, we have to kind of do the layered approach.
Got you.
Because like the notes you get is so finicky, you know, like you have to show like the motion before you show the poses as well. because they might watch it and
Right.
go like, "Oh, I love this animation. Can you just add one more step in between?" And if you worked
Right.
stepped, then you're fucked. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, because
We,
I go all the way. Yeah.
yeah, like adding one more step in between an animation. If you did step, you're so like it's gonna fuck up everything before and everything after. But if you did
Of
like
course.
layered approach and you know like there's a certain beat to your like hip going in motion, you can just adjust your timing for the body controller and then everything is overlapping off of that too, so you can just slide it
Yeah.
and the poses will automatically appear in front of you.
Hmm. True.
By the way, I'm watching this
I
thing
guess
and I
with
have no
me,
idea what the fuck I'm watching. What is this guy even doing?
I'm not.
I think he
He's
just.
making spider legs.
What is he? Did he orient constrain everything? What is the result he's trying to get? Like, I was watching him. He was okay. Okay. This is the part I have to watch. Selecting
Alright.
the knees. Sorry, were you saying something, Jamal?
No, 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 no. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So he added as an pole vector handle. Okay, let me do that too. I actually really want to see the end of this guy's thing because if he just uses like one thing, I'm gonna be really annoyed. It needs to have like at least two pole vectors for the effect that I want. But I'll play. I'll play ball.
In there.
Let's match this. Let's Control D and put it here and then move it up, and then I don't want any rotations. Control vertices, these vertices, jump. I hope that was helpful, Danzilla. Can I do a run cycle using layered? Yes, you can. Of course. You'll start with like the parts where the body hits where the step hits. Actually, run cycles are like great things to do with the layered approach. But you can also do both at the same time. You know, you can do your first pose of step and then your last pose of step, and then maybe your step of like going down, and then before going in betweens, then go back to making like a layered approach, work on the body only, do all the keys for the body. You can kind of like mix them, just like to each time you need something, you'll switch it kind of thing. So I'm gonna select that, and then where is this thing that this guy is using? Okay, he constrained everything to those things. Let me do that too. This one controls this. Oh, this one controls this. Constrain parents, maintain offsets, everything. There, I got the same thing that that guy got. Did I? If he selects everything and moves, okay. That's what I have also. So he selects that pole vector. Okay, selects that and the thing, and then the pole vector. This, and then this, and he goes skeleton, create IK handle, pole vector, pole vector, pole vector. Done, and then he repeats that to all of these things. If I am not mistaken, yes, he does that. Then he goes back to that thing and he names it. All right, and then so he grouped all of them, and then he selects the group, not the thing, and then aim controls it. So what did he select first? Selected the controller, then the group, and then aim control. Okay, so I'll select this, I'll group this, I'll name this pole group, and then he selected the curve and then the group curve, and then can I get a group please? Group, and then he did aim constraints. I'm just gonna reset settings, maintain offsets, apply. Cool. And then he's gonna go ahead and repeat that over and over again for each one. My god, this guy should have just like rigged one leg first and then said like repeat the process instead of doing it like this. Like hybrid things. Be right back, said Diego. Sorry Jamal, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was following up with what you said about like you should just rig it once instead of doing it individually.
I mean, at least for a tutorial, you know?
Oh yeah, sure.
Right, what's next? Is parenting these controllers to that. Okay. You did it the opposite way. Right, select everything. Everything's gonna move everything. Okay.
For the time being, I just want to focus on using a layered approach. Animating separate parts of the body is easier than all at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty good way to get into it. It's the more professional workflow, to be honest. It's the one that is a bit harder to do, but it will make your scene maybe not cleaner, but you will know everything that's going on in the scene. Where if you focus on poses, you sometimes don't know what's overlapping what. Wait, what are those little guys?
What are those?
Oh no. What are those? Man, if he calls it a day right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
Just send a message. Pissed.
Because I wanna have more control over the joints. He just like regular IK constrained it. He's coloring the controllers now. He's skinning it now. Man, don't. Okay. Oh, he's just gonna call it a day.
Oh, just did the
Layered approach is when you add each animation to each limb, bone separately, like adding to the animation.
Layered approach is like you will.
Yes, it makes my animations more fluid, so I want to make it my go-to workflow, then maybe develop a hybrid approach on the way. I'm not sure.
Layered approach is the one that you will start with. Oh my god, what is this constraint to? Like you will start with just the body, and then you will do just the hip, and then just the chest, and then just the shoulders, and then just the arms, instead of like doing the whole body in one go. Man, I should have watched that like long video that guy did. That guy knows his shit.
Which guy was that?
The first guy, the guy that I commented years
okay, I
ago,
understand.
complaining that it didn't work, what I did. It was a 12-year-old video, but he's
Saab, where are his balls?
I just hit it. I isolated selection. Spider leg rig, how did you do it? Oh, this guy knows his shit. He's explaining some stuff. I think he's talking about like having a reverse joint. Yes. Are you gonna tell us how to do that?
So how are we going to keep this into a plane? Well, the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create something I call a plane driver.
This is a tutorial
So
reaction.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a very simple two-bone IK.
The only problem with layered approach for me is you can get floaty anim if you don't have a solid direction, and you'll lose a lot of appeal in your poses. Insane content on this channel. Maya 1975.
Driver.
Lol.
And then
The problem with layered approach for me is that you can get floaty anim. Yeah, you can get floaty anim with layered
parent that
approach.
to our IK controller.
But I mean, at least you can see why it's floaty easier, I think,
And then I'm
with
going
layered
to
approach.
really quickly
I like layered
Hello,
approach.
Juba.
our P handle for that.
It's great for straight ahead body mech stuff.
Yeah.
The manual way. I got a quick script to do this.
But even for facial stuff, I like the layered approach for like the lip sync starting with the jaw and like expanding off of that.
My script is basically creates it and then names it and then adds a pull vector to it. Again, a little magic, but I'll do it manually so I don't lose anything. Snap it down there.
What did he do?
Yeah, for Suyo.
He just made a joint.
Plane driver. Okay. And then we'll parent that to our IK controller and I'm just going to zero that out, snap it down there. And then I'm going to really quickly make an RP handle for that. Let me just do it the manual way. I got a quick script.
But what is the difference between a normal leg and the Spider one?
Because there's more knees on it. Spider basically has multiple knees. That's the problem. So like, this is rigged like a regular leg right now.
I think it's easier to spot
So-
the challenges using layered.
It's
I'm only scared of it because it can't work for all my animals, like most of my
Yeah.
avatar animations.
yeah. But that's also stepped. That's also creating some stories. So I have Diego. Basically, I can't have the same control. Like I need another pole vector to control like this part of the leg. It's moving everything together right now. I'm very locked into what I can do. You know, I can't make a pose like this. It always goes like exactly straight like that. I can't do stuff like that.
Ooh, I see.
So it's a bit of a annoying thing. But I think this guy got it.
Pull vector to it. Again, no magic, but I'll do it kind of manually so I don't lose anybody. The pull vector control for the pull vector of our plane driver. I'm not worried too much about the rotations because I'll freeze that out in a minute. So then we go constrain, pull vector. And then what we do is we select the top here, select that, and then point constraint that to the top of the system. For cleanliness, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to freeze out the rotations. Now I mentioned earlier that I use 0 nodes because I don't like freezing transforms because it jacks with a pivot. My exception to that is if you freeze rotates on a joint, what it will actually do is it'll bake it into the joint orientate. Watch, if I hit apply, all these numbers come down here. So that's all that does, and Maya will naturally manipulate the joint orientate as you're parenting and unparenting joints. That's the way Maya likes to work. So that part works.
10 years
That's
ago.
about the only time I really freeze transforms when I'm building rigs. Other times I leave it alone. Okay, so now I got a plane driver. So what do I do with this? The simple part is I can take these two IK handles that I built and parent it to there. So as you move the pull vector, everything is in plane. It keeps everything nice and neat. So that part's cool, but now we don't have the control over this bend here like we wanted to. We're keeping everything nice and in plane, everything's moving around in the unit, but where's that extra control? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an extra attribute.
Oh, so he's gonna rotate the.
I'll keep that as a foot.
But how?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an extra group node. I'll call this left ankle pivot. Let's parent it to there. Let's sort that all out. Now right now it's aligned to there. What I tend to do is to make it my life a little easier, because visually this is going to be a problem.
2x
This
speed
joint
is off.
with an angle this way. Now technically it shall still work, but it's a little difficult to visualize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little script again to 0 node that. I'm going to put 0 node in here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to orientate that. A little copy transformations tool here, which is very helpful, but you can always do that manually. By the way, I got this off of high-end 3D, which is now Creative Crash, so this is not any top secret thing. try going to www.creativecrash.com. This is very, very handy. We've
Creative
modified
Crash
it
is
with
closed.
basic sources up there. And I'm sure there's plenty of other cognitive transformation
Is
tools
it
available
still
online, so we'll
going
get
on? I think Creative Crash shut down years ago. Oh, you try to open that.
And again, I'm just doing this so visually that axis lines up with that joint, so it makes more sense when I'm manipulating it. But technically, I don't think you really need to do that. I think the math will still work. I'm going to take this IK handle, and I'm going to parent it underneath that pivot point. And then I'm simply going to connect an attribute to that, in this case, rotate Z. So let's go over here to the node editor. I'm going to use the node editor because hypergraph, they're trying to phase that out.
I don't like how he's doing it.
Here's our pivot. Here's the idea I found it.
He's not gonna have a pole vector for it. He's gonna
And we can go.
control it by just doing
Also
that.
this.
No,
And so
I
we
don't
got
like
control
that.
over every single joint, while at the same time, keeping it all nice and clean and a nice solid
No,
plane.
I want another pole vector. Oh. Man, am I gonna have to watch that guy?
The other spider guy?
Yeah, the 32-minute video that I'm trying to avoid.
Oh yeah, it was a long one. Yeah. But the most informative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it-
Spider
is it-
leg
is it
rig.
this timestamp?
Sorry, what?
Is the video these timestamps?
It's 15 years ago.
Oh, probably.
Okay, this tutorial is about rigging a mechanical spider's leg. I'm just going to step through a setup using the scene here. Which you can
It's
find
also,
in the-
this is mechanical. He's gonna lock it into some axes.
Okay, so what we've got here is a pretty standard
Wait,
slicer.
can I figure this out, or is it a waste of time to try? You'd have to build it on yourself, or you can borrow a tail setup to add to generate. What is this? How to use Advanced Skeleton 5. Mine has a tail, how can I add to it? Fit skill from template name and reload some available characters. Okay, I can figure this out. Logic. Here we go. I think. Hey, what's up? Huh? Sorry guys, I'll be right back.
No, just stop. I guess I'm back.
Where has Saab gone?
No, I'll message you.
Huh?
I'll message you.
I think he just took a just about for a second.
I am back.
See? I told you.
Okay, I'm gonna use logic to fix this issue. Are we ready? Observe as
Logic.
I logic. Just like that one guy whose name is Logic as well.
What?
I wish
All your logic.
I knew enough about logics in life. So I'm gonna move this here and I'm gonna freeze the transformation. So if we use the I'm spitballing here, this may not work. As always, it is my life's goal to avoid watching tutorials. So trying to do stuff my way while probably wasting time. How do we do this? Did we do an aim constraint? Yes. Wait, this one got to this one. Oh no, we did a pole vector. We said this to this, and then we said constraint, and we said that's a pole vector. And that fucks everything. Here you go, guys. Whenever you want something fucked completely and messed up all the way, you can always count on SARP.
Give Slurp a call.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a
You
problem.
are completely smammered.
I think it's because I didn't maintain offset, which is not a thing apparently.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Does this work if I move this here? Can I still move that? No, it messes everything up. Yeah, I have to trust the process. I just have to sit down and fucking watch one tutorial.
Oh, that Mario shell is new. You're still doing SpiderKour or the one with the heroes?
This is the one with the heroes. SpiderKour, there isn't much animation left to do, but Gibbo is doing some coding stuff for it. Trying to clean up everything.
Well, can we slide select at least? First off, though, I'm going to hide some of my interface and maximize my viewport. So on the display,
Oh, sick.
I'm going to hide status line, the shelf, and the time library side. And I'll get rid of the box as well. Presuming that this is for intermediate users for this particular tutorial, however, I will go through everything wise. Okay, so at least we can see what we're looking at here. So what I have here is some various components. Here I have
Are you okay?
This is making up a uni joint, which leads down to a standard hinge, and then another hinge here as well. And all terminates at the little
Oh, this guy doesn't even use joints.
Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead
He's
and
a
start
badass.
building the rig. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring up the status line, and I'm going to switch to animation mode. So I'm going to skeleton and I'm going to
Pro.
sorry, the joint tool.
Why am I being butterflies in my
So I'm going to create a series of joints for these three 4 points.
How does your YouTube look like that?
And I'm just
I
gonna
don't
use,
know, and I hate it. I don't know. I really hate it, man. I hate it so much. I hate that this is not underneath the video but on the side. It's annoying.
V.
Try zooming out.
I'll hold down X. So holding down V, I'll just create a joint at that location, that location, that location. So pick those locations out. So I'm doing. Very good. V.
Lol, it just happened.
Let's put that up.
Yeah,
Hold down D
I
again.
thought YouTube updated something.
Or opposite.
And finally down to the grid, I'll hold down X, and I'll put a joint right there. The terminating button. Okay, so I have a series of joints.
H-A-H-A-H-A, what is that? Theatre mode.
Is it theater mode?
YouTube looks normal for me.
No, it's still on the right.
Go to the next layer, joint in hierarchy. So I'm going for
The zoom makes it look insane.
lower, just down, go to the next layer, joint in hierarchy. So I'm going for so I can see my scene hierarchy. That's basically it. There's my geometry here, and I have my joints here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to parent particular geometry under each joint well here. So you can sort of visualize what it's animating or how everything's going to move in the scene. So I'm going to use the classic P shortcut of the keyboard, which means I select my geometry first, my joint second, and just press P. And you'll see that P is for parent, which will place the geometry under this particular joint. So that I rotate and move this joint. The geometry will go with it. Now I'm not going to skin in this tutorial to joint skin. Actually, what I'm going to do before I create the other joints for the rest of the joint here.
Back
is just
from being
specifically say,
AFK, I secured some chicken curry.
You could create
Oh, it's an
a
update.
spring solver, which you have to enable in plugins, but I'm going to use the standard arcade setup because I would like to have some control of this claw, some other independent control. So the way I'm going to set it up is not conducive for an IK spring setup. So I'm going to go to skeleton with the IK handle tool, and I'm going to open the options for this. So here. Okay. And essentially, what I'm going to create first is a rotation plane solver or RP solver, and I'm going to create it from the first joint to the second last joint in hierarchy.
That's how you do it. See, that's a smart person. Yes, I see it now. I understand. This was my problem all along. I see it. I can visualize it.
As your third eye available.
Yes, because even just
Awesome.
what he did might be enough for me. Instead of watching the tutorial, we're gonna go ahead and try to figure out ourselves again and waste a little bit more time, and then we should be able to make things work just the way we want it to. But always remember to waste some time before you get on to the other stuff. It's important to fuck.
It is important to fuck.
Jamal. Jamal.
You're too good. Sorry. You threw me a layup. What do you want me to do? Not say anything? Like, honestly, come on, man.
Alright. Alright, we deserved it this time, chat.
Oh my gosh.
It was our
Yeah,
fault.
And like, pollution.
Pole vector. Why is it jumping up like that?
Oh, Juba is here.
Yeah, Juba is here.
Hi, Juba.
Hi Juba. In advanced
Juba,
skeleton, there is no
Juba,
preset to
Juba.
make spider. There isn't no preset to make spider legs. He's starting to believe, chat. Start using a sphere to determine the timing of a shot and then add each part of the body later. Can it be referred as later
Juba,
approach?
Juba, Juba.
I don't. I mean, if you constrained your body controller to the sphere and then use that animation to animate the rest, I guess that would make it a layered approach. Alright, I'm actually quite happy with some of these things here. I just have to rotate this joint from the bottom part. But, it doesn't move, so it's not gonna work my idea. Alright, I guess I'll watch.
Okay, an IK system like so. Right. So I'm going to create another IK. So I'm going to skeleton, IK handle tool options again. This time I'm going to create a single chainsaw, which is ideal for IK chains with 2 or less joints. Like so. And it gives me sort of control like so. Right, so we've got
We just learned a new word. It's a solver thing. Do it. It says, okay. Skeleton, create IK handle, single one, and I click here to here. That's that, and then I go back to watching stuff.
that IK is in place, so I should give it a name. Let's call the first one main. Okay. Just call this one here claw. Okay. Nice. I'll just save. There goes the hell. Right, so continuing on, now I'm going to go ahead and create the rest of the joints that are required for this uni joint up here. So I'm just going to go skeleton, and I'm just going to go joint tool, and create a single joint there down the bottom. Just going to go into Control A for attributes, and I'm just going to whip up the size, display size 2 so it's a little more visible. It's like 3, right. And I'm just going to point snap it by holding down V up to this joint here. Okay, so basically what I need to do is I have a series of joints that need to, well basically I need to separate the motion of the geometry here into X, Y, and Z, since the joints hinge on one axis only. So what I'm hoping to do is essentially have this joint here operating on the y-axis, have this joint here operating on the z-axis, and of course this joint here operating on the x-axis. So I already have a joint here which will be the x-axis, but I need to create another joint that will be my z, and of course one more for my y. Okay, so I've created one here which will work perfectly for the z, so I'm just going to create another one for the y. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to duplicate this joint, and I'm going to point snap it. I might just turn on shading, let's turn on the X-ray joints on, you can't see joints through the screen. And I'm going to turn on wireframe shaded, and I'm just going to point snap the copy joint to the top here. So this is going to represent my Y rotation like so. I can pretty much switch off wireframe shaded now. So I'm going to call this the Y joint, makes sense I suppose. So I'm just going to call the Z joint, and the base leg, I might as well rename it actually to the X joint. And this makes lots of sense for my uni. Alright, just save it all the time. Alright, so I'm going to parent the Z joint under the Y joint, like a little mouse dragging one onto the other. And I could parent the X joint under the Z joint, but I'm not going to set up my system like this. So instead what I'm going to do is just create another bone. And this one I'll just change the size to 6. And I'll check this up here. This is going to be my main joint. So what I'm going to do in effect is drag these 2 joints under here. So the way my hierarchy works is essentially I've separated my IK system, which is here, from the other system here. It may not seem so obvious why I've done that so far, but I'll talk about this as I create the controls further down in this tutorial. Essentially though, the point of this is that I want to maintain all degrees of freedom here in my IK handle, but play it up on the other joints up here. So I think I should probably do this now, so you can see the effect. So what I'm going to do is essentially I'm going to control the rotation of this joint and the subsequent joint, the Z joint, by using some parent constraints. So I'm going to take my Y value from my X joint, plug it into my Y joint, and I also will take the Z value and plug it into the Z joint. I'm going to use that, do that by orient constraints. So I'm going to go to constrain here in the animation menus and pop up the options for orient. Go. And maintain offset on. Typically constrain axes is always the default. So first off I'm going to try and control my Y joint. So I'm going to go for constrain axis Y only, and what I'll do is I'll select my X joint first, I'll select my Y joint second, and then I'll hit apply. And then I'll go and test this out. So I'll select my main IK handle here, and I will move it back and forth. Okay, nothing seems to be happening because what I haven't done is fit this geometry under the appropriate joints. So I'm going to bring my little mouse and drag it down to X, down to Y joint, and take my U joint here and chuck it under the Z joint. And if I grab my main IK, so now you can see the top geometry there rotating around the y-axis. So what I need to do is just set up the final piece of geometry here with the joint controlling it. And again, this time I'll go and override the z-axis. So switching my orient constraint options, I'll go ahead and set the x joint and set the z joint and then hit apply. And so we know correctly, everything will rotate exactly how we want. Now, the reason why I've separated these 2 hierarchies is if you had the y and z joint under the x joint, what you get is a dependency loop. So in other words, whenever I move this, it's going to move the chain, phone chain, but also I'm plugging these values back into the top of the chain, which will then ensure it back down the chain, and thus creating what they call a dependency loop. So a loop you can get away with, but generally speaking, undo never really works, so you'll find you'll never get stuck over here somewhere. But separating the joints like so will prevent this from happening. So we have here our initial IK setup. Right, so let's continue setting this up.
Okay, let me check the chat. How many times you moved to the voice chat on 10 minutes? I don't know, a couple of times. Sir, what makes a fight scene more complex than a parkour scene? How do you approach it? So if you're getting tired of feeling a later approach? No, I'm not getting tired of it. It's a fun conversation. Fighting scenes are more complex because you have to resolve the impacts on both characters. So that makes it a bit more difficult because like when you land a character down on the ground, there is a impact that you have to resolve on the character himself, but at least the ground is not moving around, and you make basically like a punches, like you're making both of them move around. It's the same power resolving in two characters is just a lot more time, and it's more complex, especially if they keep holding on to each other while they move. Makes it really complex. While listening to Disco Polo, sir. How do I get followers on Twitch? I don't know. You were probably sitting there here this focus 8 years ago too. Yes. Yeah. Nothing changed. Right. I really don't like that the joint tool works like a drawing thing where I just want to just let me make a joint sometimes. I'm gonna do what the guy did.
So which works better for fights, pose to pose or layered?
I gotta go hybrid. When they touch, it's gonna have to be posed a little bit, because you want to keep that connection point because it affects both of them. You can still start with layered, but eventually you're gonna have to lock some poses down and like trust that this pose for character A is absolutely correct, so then you can focus on the effect of that on character B. You might have to switch that back and forth many times. So I'm doing this thing. So let me think, that guy put that there and then that there and then this became that. Cool. What I don't like in this scenario is I don't have the joint orders rotations the same way. So now I will. So he did that. So he did one actually above everything. That's, oh, fuck's sake.
Since we have the point of this is that it's over here. So this the Y.
Okay. Oh my god, every time I fuck up my alt tab order. Alright, so I'm just gonna alt tab like this now. Alt tab, alt tab, alt tab, alt tab. Perfect. We're gonna need a main joint. We're gonna name this. What are we gonna name this? We're gonna name this. Right. Why no, I shouldn't name it like direction yet. Leg, root, and then we have this guy, which is not tied to anything, and is gonna be named the Y joint, like that guy did. I'm not stealing his idea at all. And this is gonna be the Z joint. And then this little guy is now the X joint. I'm gonna do what he did. I'm gonna take X, Y, and Z. And I'm gonna put them all on the leg root. And then what did he do? He constrains the X to everything, right? Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. Skip.
Separating the IK system here from the other system here. may not seem so obvious why I've done that so far, but I'll talk about this as I create controls further down in this tutorial. Essentially, the point of this is that I want to maintain...
Skip.
Use that. Do that.
Okay, X to Y.
How many skins will there be in the game?
1. This is gonna be 1 skin because it's not gonna be a Spider-Man game. We're trying to make it move away from Spider-Man. It's just gonna be like a Crawley game. If you want more skins, we can add more skins to Crawley Man. But it can't be Spider-Man skins. Wait, so I'm going to parent constrain this. Was it parent constrain? No, it was orient constrain. Orient constrain, and then we remove this. Let me just reset settings. Remove this and just gonna constrain it on Y. That one to that one in Y. And then we're gonna constrain that one to that one in Z. And then I apply. And then confusion happens. Because this is a new IK controller. I need to take this one inside this one, and I'm going to constrain that with parents, and when I move this, now I got this beautiful problem. Fantastic. What did I do wrong? We don't know. Am I missing something that the guy did? Is he moving this one? This is his main, right? Alright, it kinda works. These rotations.
Doc Ock v Rhino, who wins?
I mean, it's very hard for Rhino to win anything against Doc Ock. But if they were like locked in one tiny room and there was no planning and it was just like, and go, then Rhino would win, but 99.9% of the time.
Would brute strength not win?
Brute strength would win, but Doc Ock is not idiot. And Rhino is very stupid. Doc Ock would like make him like slip and fall, and then put something on him. Then he would just be locked down on the ground. Plus, in Spectacular Spider-Man, Rhino is beaten by just sweating.
That's right.
If Peter can figure that out, I'm pretty sure. What do you call it? The Doc Ock could figure that out too, that he only has skin to sweat from in his face. It's a big issue. See, why does that joint come along with it when he moves? Because he didn't parent anything into anything, so he moves this and that thing comes along with it. So should I... Okay, what if I take this one and I put it inside here? So now I can do this. Can I do this? I can. Do I want to do that? Yes. And then I want this one to be just like parented to this thing, I guess. So if we move together, we rotate together. But now everything is driven by this. Which, if I'm gonna make him walk, this is already good enough to make him walk. But I have no FK. I have no FK. I didn't think about that. How is he gonna work on IK and FK? I can also duplicate this, have an FK setup for that, and then put a joint in that follows both, I guess.
Rhino v Carnage.
Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage.
Again, like zero
I
chance.
see Rhino beating the Shocker or something.
Huh?
I could probably see Rhino beating the Shocker or something.
Yeah, Rhino will beat Shocker, I think, yeah.
Yeah. The only... Maybe Scorpion too.
Yeah. Wait, I had an idea, then I forgot. I break the connections of this. Did I make this whole vector constraint work before? Sorry, I'm getting very distracted right now.
You think?
Constraint pole vector still wants to snap, which I don't understand why. So I now have a controller for that thing. If I move this down, do I still have controller over this? No, because I put this inside that. Now if I move this, it moves that, but I lost the ability to control that one because of the pole vector thing. I just wanna slave Rickroll, baby. Parents that, and then this is gonna
So
be...
Rhino stands 0 chance against Carnage. Lol.
Yes, absolutely 0. No fucking way. Okay, now I have more control over this leg, but it can't scale,
Was I summoned here?
it can't stretch. Ha! I sang Rickroll and Rickroll arrived.
Lol. Sing for us, get rickrolled.
Oof, that's such a bad way of doing this. But will it work? I need this to be... Well, it kind of works. Look at this beauty.
Keep going, Sarp, you got it.
Thank you, and meanwhile, look at what Diego did. He made them the same freaking mesh. Unfucking believable.
I'm missing this.
What are you missing?
Same mesh.
Dang mesh.
Is that good or bad?
It's bad. When I extracted it, it went to fucking shit, but at least now I can control.
Diego made an oopsie.
It's because he uses mirror inside ZBrush. I guess he never separated the subtools. Just gonna delete these other. Oh no. Mesh. Extract. And mesh. And these guys can be deleted.
Oh well, Diego, that is still a cool model.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna delete it. I am gonna do it another way. Just gonna move everything.
That
because of
reminds me.
it.
Did that person make that Diego model?
Banzi was gonna make Diego model. So can I just duplicate this? I should be able to. Was these zeroed out? Oh no. Can I please zero these out still? Freeze? No. Come on, dude, freeze it. Why
Him
is
back,
it
who is
doing
talking
this?
about me.
Antis.
No one. I was.
I've done this really badly, but it works.
I was talking about how good you are at modeling. I said you had the best model ever.
He did say
OMG
that.
looks is my the finals carry. Sarp was roasting your spider arms.
I didn't roast. I just brought into everyone's attention that you did not separate them. That's all I said.
It's a good thing.
Wait a second. Why is this thing staying here? Why is this doing anything?
Oh sorry Sarp. Oh well, Diego, that is still a cool model.
Yeah, no worries. I just
That's
deleted
all I
it
said.
and I'm gonna duplicate it. I snap this here. Control C's, I take these out.
Sorry Sarp, didn't get that. Which is better for fights, layered or pose? You didn't try with separate.
It's a hybrid, we said, for fights. I did extract it, but I extracted it after I changed the hierarchy, so it broke.
What about Rhino and the whole Sinister 6v Carnage? Hybrid it is.
I think Carnage could take all of Sinister 6 by himself. I mean, there's a lot of different versions of Sinister 6 though.
Yes, sure. Even like Venom was a part of the
Dang.
Sinister Six. But
Yeah.
do you think he could take it on by himself too?
Sorry, what?
Like, do you think Venom could take on the Six as well?
Yeah,
Could he? Or
I think Venom is like stronger than Spider-Man. He just mostly loses to symbiote's weaknesses. Although Doc Ock could also exploit those.
oh yeah, the symbiote. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, well, then like Doc Ock would be the only challenge then.
Spider-Man is like a weaker Venom that doesn't have the kryptonite, basically.
Whatever had to
Yeah.
Venom be superior Spider-Man? Fart. No one is stronger than Spider-Man.
Wait a minute. This is... I'm going to... Where is it? To modify freeze transformations. Modify freeze transformations with rotation values. Oh my god.
Oh no, I found another fart.
break
This is
connections. Sorry, that master slide. Constraint parent. Cool. Now this completely works, and its name is spider leg back control. So these are what I have. I have spider leg control, main IK, leg control, and spider leg back control. I'm gonna need the mesh as well. Mesh is already in there. I'm gonna select all of this. I'm gonna group it. I'm gonna name it spider leg 01. And then we're gonna go to edit. Well, actually, maybe even like grouping it like that. Or was it already grouped like that? It was. Edit, duplicate, special, duplicate with input graph, duplicate it 3
I bet
times,
Spider-Man can beat
duplicate it in
Goku.
world. So if you have the exact same thing, just duplicate it a shit ton of times. I'm gonna select number 2 and number 4. I'm gonna scale in -1 and it's gonna work wonderfully.
Yes.
It kind of does, maybe. Just needs to get the things reversed. And then I'm gonna take the second leg and then the third leg,
Let's make a
and
poll.
then we're gonna pull them back like that. Kind of like this, I guess. Cool, yeah, okay, this works. Now we're gonna zero out all the history on all of these freeze transforms. I'm gonna select these meshes, these lovely meshes that has a weird error connection issue. I'm gonna select all of them. I'm gonna chuck. Okay, so that's what's the problem. So it didn't even need to do that. Cool, doesn't matter. Now I have to connect these joints. Are they still zeroed out? They are
Nice
still
face.
zeroed out. Fuck. Sitting next to me, you're fucking with me. Right, so we just need to have
Link.
these joints connected to that one. I'm not falling for. It's too soon. You gotta wait in between the jokes, otherwise
Captain
I can
America
get
and
you.
Bucky versus Spider-Man.
I'm gonna parent it. This Spider-Man should be able to take that, in my opinion, but Captain America and Bucky, they're both very well known to have what we call the plot armor. If the comic is published by United States, Spider-Man might have a bit of a difficult time. That being said, Spider-Man also has a pretty good plot armor, and his plot armor is the fact that he's the best-selling comic, which usually, when two heroes fight, whoever's comic sells more, that one wins. Usually, it's very hard to find a character that sells more than Spider-Man, but that doesn't change the fact that Captain America comics also sell. So usually at that point you will have a villain appear, and then instead of fighting each other, they'll fight the villain together, and then you will not get your answer. You will not get like, okay, so who would win though? And it will just like be there with like singing and hugging, and it's like, yeah, we're good guys together, and
No fighting
just,
Saab.
yeah, exactly. I think this thing's working now. Can I move this guy? Oh,
Captain
right.
America, Bucky, Hawkeye and Nick Fury v Spider-Man. Who wins?
Normal guy that runs fast, normal guy that runs fast versus normal guy and normal guy. That didn't change it much. I think it's
Saab,
still
God
Spider-Man.
versus Spider-Man. Who wins?
That did happen, didn't it? In the Fox Kids version. He met God. if I am not mistaken.
No way LMAO. MMOR quest.
He met Stan Lee. Although he didn't try to beat him. If God is Stan Lee, who's passed away now, I guess Spider-Man still wins.
The whole of Wakanda v Spider-Man, who wins?
Oh,
Oh
Wakanda
yay,
wins.
that final.
Whole
Poor
of
Mary
Wakanda
Jane.
is too much. Why can I not parent this here without you fucking up something? Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take this. I'm
Fart.
gonna parent.
Spidman never loses.
And I'm gonna freeze transforms? No.
He lose Mary Jane.
Disappointed. I can.
No, she still live.
I can snap this here.
Nobody knowed.
I can parent
Knows.
this inside that. Well,
Nobody
actually, no,
knows.
yes. I'm gonna control vertices for that. Oh, come on. I am gonna control vertices. We're gonna take all of these like that. I'm gonna make a weird
Fart.
shape. So this is that. And then we're gonna put that inside the chest. I'm gonna parent that. I'm going to delete freeze transformations. And then this guy is gonna get inside this guy. And then suddenly it works, right? Now I can move this. And it moves that. And if I move the chest, everything moves together. Cool. Just have to replicate that over and 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 over again. So cool. Control D. Select this guy. Snap. Snapped it in the worst possible way. So we'll take that back. Control D. And snap it to this one in the worst possible way. Zero this out. Copy it. Snap it to.
Ultron v
This-
Spider-Man, who wins?
I think Ultron would take that, unless, you know, plot armor, I guess Spider-Man can science his way out of it, but I mean, if there's no prep time, Spidey should lose that.
Oh no, I just realized. Ultron would have access to Spider-Man's suit.
No. Spider-Man by default doesn't have a suit that has any tech in it. How does it work for this one but not for the other one? Oh, because it's not parented to this one either. Wait, I did this before, they worked. You know what? If you don't work, it doesn't even matter. Master.
Oh okay, I just assumed that Ultron would be fighting MCU Spider-Man.
MCU Spider-Man also doesn't have a suit anymore. That would be hackable.
Oh why?
Have you not seen No Way Home?
Nope. NWH cough.
You must be the only person who hasn't seen No Way Home that follows my channel. Okay. Show joints is off. Now I can kind of
You
animate
def
this
should
guy.
watch it. Just kidding. It was awesome. He got me. He got me pretty good. Lol.
I'm suspicious.
Next movie night.
When Craven comes out.
Quiz me on it then.
I don't want a quiz. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 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 Wah 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 wah.
What happens in the 44 minutes 23 second? Great quiz. You have 2 seconds to answer.
44 minutes.
Fast start.
I'm thinking 44 minutes in,
He dies.
that would be after the bridge sequence, I guess. So that would be after Doctor Strange, that would be after bridge. So he would probably be inside the dungeon, if I'm guessing right. Inside the Doctor Strange dungeon, and Doctor Strange explaining him that he needs to go get Electro. I don't know if I'm accurate.
Did SARPP work on No Way Home?
I haven't. I worked on Far From Home.
Oh. I watched your Far From Home sequence many times.
It wasn't my
have.
sequence, but I took part in the sequence. Right, let's see. Let's breathe some life into Diego's
Well, it
character
was
model.
awesome.
Thank you.
Our boy model.
Yes.
Hey, I'm having an issue with a free TOEF rig I found. Fart.
What's with it?
I remember getting spoiled by that scene. My brother just took a video of that scene and sent it to me. Question mark.
What scene?
LMAO.
Oh, the Far From Home scene.
Bro, every time and times fart TTS sounds like fart. Green smoke scene.
Ah, the Illusion Battle was the official name
Illusion.
for that. Illusion Battle sequence was the name of our sequence.
That's why he always say fart. I know I found it today. Every time I reference it, the face squishes, but if I open it directly it's fine. Fart.
Are you still using that really old version of Maya? I think all your problems could be addressed to you using that. Version shame.
BRB. OYH. I'm using that version so I don't stress my laptop.
I don't think it would change too much. I don't know though. He might.
But works the same on the others' versions. Is setting up point controllers in Maya difficult?
What's point controllers? You mean clusters? Hey, Jay's here.
I finally found the dino emote. I can tell he didn't share my other messages LMAO. It's ready. Now when we play Nobody Knows I can dance.
I haven't seen your other messages indeed. I know you were here when you first unbanned Jay.
What? That was me. Fart.
Oh really? But Jay was here too when all that was going on.
Nobody knows. He was praying I wouldn't do it. Colon opening curly bracket.
Where's the... this thing?
Oh, that others' controllers are from the skin cage. Why is SAP advertising a desktop computer power switch? I might
Why am
buy.
I not in the frame? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, $link is a lot.
What's Donalink? Dollar link.
$. Oh, it's an ad of Twitch. Oh. He was selling green Christmas cards the other day. Didn't you see how many monitors Saab has? That requires a lot of power.
Ah, yeah, that is true. I managed to
BRB. True.
set up my system to only have 3 screens at least. I almost went up to 5 screens on the same table, but thank God I didn't have to do that.
Hello everyone, hello Saab.
Hello Berai, how's it going?
Damn new model for SpiderKour. Hi
Yeah,
Berai.
Diego
Are they
modeled
mounted
this.
on the wall or arms? Hey
We just rigged it on this this stream.
Hey Jay, hey Diego.
Well, it's safe to say we can at least rig it. Not
I've been doing
perfectly,
great.
but
School got me busy very hard. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Quicksilver VDC Flash, who wins?
Flash.
Yay looks good for test.
Yeah, proxy test.
By the way, do you have any textures for Boy Boy? Good job, Diego. Is this the proxy one or the actual model?
No, this is the proxy.
Oh Saab, how is going your new job?
I'm just doing training stuff so far. I haven't really done any actual work. Just training up and training down to get used to their systems and their way of like setting up scenes and working in their pipeline. There's a
Cool.
problem in this where the feed kind of goes in a bit, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm very excited to actually start working.
Happy for you, Saab.
Thank you.
I'm about to try to run AC2 with Unreal and your stream open.
What's AC? Assassin's Creed 2. AC2.
Oh no. Yes.
Assassin's Creed 2? Which one is that? Is that
Farewell, Tifsomniac.
What do you mean? Assassin's Creed 2 is like the second one. It's before Ezio, right? It's the second one with Altair.
Ezio's number 2. The first one's with Altair.
It's the
Oh.
first Ezio game. I believe.
Yeah.
I think his PC died.
Man,
Yeah, I
that
think
game is so old.
Look who is
Really
back.
old.
OH is still here.
I'm lacking the control over that joint and I hate it. So I can't move that one
Fart.
to the...
Unreal is taking all my PC power.
Ah,
How is
chance.
the game jam going? Last time I saw it was real fun.
The jam part of it is done. We're back to our regularly scheduled streamings.
I'm attempting to recreate
but the
their
guys
motion
are
matching system in UE5.
continuing, and I might continue on Sunday.
Cool.
The spider leg rig is now working, unfortunately, because I still don't have control over this joint. How would I control that joint?
I have a question.
What is the question?
Is boy a boy?
I don't know, it could be like an alien.
My midterms ends on Sunday. Hopefully I can finally do something.
Cool, yeah, if you want to. See, that's weird. Why doesn't... Oh my god, this is rigged so badly. Oh, see, the fact that I can push it inside is a problem.
Brew My Game got stuck on logging into Ubisoft servers.
Why is there still AC2 servers? There shouldn't be.
Still play that game. Dang. Maybe it's a small community in there or something.
Brotherhood had that
I think that's why
multiplayer
it got
system.
stuck. LMAO. Vision v
Oh, yeah, that's
Ultron
right.
who win. It didn't freeze, just
Yeah,
would
what
NT load.
There like 3 Ezio games or something.
The what?
Or there like 3 Ezio games.
Yeah. There's the first
Yeah.
one, then the Brotherhood I think is almost like a DLC.
Yeah.
And then there is Revelations. But I
You
don't
saw that
That's
in the
right.
movie.
I don't remember if there was anything between Revelations and the Brotherhood.
Same. Yeah, but that was a long one.
By the way, talking about Stray, she have a cut on his dress on the sides parts.
She could. She has, it's not a cut, but it's like an open part she has on her skirt. So her legs can be visible at times.
What movie? Like AV.
Yeah. There is that. Right, so...
There was 3 Ezio games and a short film as well as a novel where Ezio reads the life of Altair. Diego, what is your most favorite movie?
I think I am done for today.
I forgot how long the AC2 intro missions were. Superhero movie.
Yeah, I feel so exhausted.
I get you. Burnout's real. Well, get some rest, man.
Yeah, it's because like today I didn't animate,
Yes.
but I did so much like reading and filling out forms and listening and staying in meeting, and that's a
Yeah,
lot more exhausting for me than to
TASM
animate.
1, I think.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
there's a lot of attention you gotta pay. So yeah, yeah, just like mentally burn out. Yeah, and like you're doing orientation stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
so it's totally fair to be like a bit drained.
I am a bit drained indeed.
A break is well deserved.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, but before I do that, this lovely animation that we have here, let me actually turn this into an animation. I'm gonna make this into a tiny animation for
It's light.
10 frames long, and I'm gonna take the body controller and like lower it a bit, and then the arms lower it a bit. I'm just like rushing through this, and then the neck lowered a bit, and then these legs can open a bit, and then they drag a bit, and then we're gonna get something like that, which is ridiculously fast. Hey,
Hi.
are you okay?
Huh?
Huh? Are you okay? Yeah, just
We'll go back, huh?
I confuse everyone. That's what I do.
Yeah, I was just checking a band I really want to watch live.
Ah,
They're gonna be sometime soon in England, and I got really excited because they're gonna be in Brighton on the 6th of June.
cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rockaway Beach.
I don't know what they are. If you wanna go, I wanna go. I don't know about anything else. Easy to sell me on this. If you wanna go, I wanna go, and then they go.
Rockaway Beach in Brighton, in New York.
Ah. Unfortunate.
Is there
Very
Brighton in New York?
unfortunate. Yeah, there's another Brighton in States.
Fuck off. Yeah, so that's where they are.
I'm just like very quickly doing this weird animation that I'm doing now because I want to see if there's any hidden problems also in the exporting into Unreal part.
But who can see them for me?
Who?
Who can watch them live for me?
Jamal.
No.
What's up?
As well, but Jay.
Oh yeah, Jay. Go watch the things that Justina wants to watch.
Yeah, go watch Monophonic 6th of June.
Monophonic 6 on June in A Brighton.
And why Brighton?
White Brighton. Alright, this Silly Willy animation is the best animation in the world. You could check that thing in the speech chat. What speech chat? You could check that thing of the speech chat. Speech chat is the TTS. Yeah, it is the TTS. Oh, because I feel very drained. Diego has a solution to that. Which
What's
is,
the solution?
oh, it's a private Discord chat solution, Jamal.
Oh, I get you.
I can't disclose it in the
Hey, don't worry, man.
stream.
Don't worry at all.
I am now going to take this whole thing, right? All of this. I can even select it like this, maybe. Do I even have to do anything? I don't know. Export as game exporter, and then we're going to export with animation clips. Here's the animation clip. Illuminati things. Yo, can talk here. Can you turn on the voice so I can talk to arch enemy? You guys can also already talk. Right, here's our perfect game. It has Jay's animation but not his shell. Why can't I move? Doesn't matter. Characters. Crawl boy. And then I'm going to put Crawl boy into this game.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's gonna work. It
Oh,
might.
sweet.
It might
Oh,
work.
here we go.
Bunch of errors. But are they red errors or yellow errors? That's the important part. Yellow errors are okay. Hey, it's all yellow errors.
Isn't that good news?
Interesting. So that proxy thing came over. And I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, also it's sideways. But all in all, pretty good. Look at Jay's animation, so happy there.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Oh, yeah, he's sideways. What's the gray attached to him?
So this thing, this little boy here, that's the skin cage. That's okay that it
Right.
exported out because I did select it. It's my fault. The other thing
Gotcha.
is a freak of nature, and I am not very sure what the fuck that is. I'm gonna delete all of this,
Normally.
and then I'm gonna go
Yes.
back to this, and I'm gonna find that albatross. I'm an albatross.
You flapping your albatross wings.
I am, but I have to
Amazing.
find the skin cage thing first. My god, it's gonna be so hard. Sarp, you're an animal, an albatross. Hello, Berk.
Hey, Mark.
Mine looks like General Grievous. I will take it. Thank you very much.
he's like a walking question mark. Worst posture.
Oh, I can't delete it because this is not referenced in. Reference. What was I gonna do? Import objects from reference. And then we delete this object. And these are questionable objects. I might delete all of these as well. Because fuck it. Then I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna go to game exporter again. I'm gonna click this, click yes. Check if Berk is saying anything. I can't still talk about it, and I can't still officially talk about the thing that I'm working on, unfortunately, because I signed a document saying that I will not talk about it unless it is listed on the things that ILM is doing currently, and it is still not listed there, even though they're doing the whole thing. It's not even like a little bit of it, they're doing the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, this one alone, actually there's a few missing here, but yeah, I can't talk about it. I really wanted to tell you guys what I'm working on. Oh yeah, teach me how to raid him, Jay. I wanna raid him. I wanna raid him just before I do. Yeah, see, there's a raid etiquette, right? He raids me all the time. I should raid him back.
Yes.
I have no raid etiquette. I have no streaming etiquette. I'm
So
not.
you should rate people after you get to know them a
Oh
little.
my
You
God,
can't just
it's
rate
so loud.
people.
Oh,
Oh.
why is it so loud? I don't know. Bark, talk again.
Hello, my name is Berg.
Okay.
Hello, Bert.
Back
Hello,
to
Gino.
loud.
But yeah, what you said it sounded way better.
What sounded way better?
No. I mean, like, I think Burke was saying, don't just like. I guess.
I know. Vemi comes to my stream all the time.
Okay.
We have an unspoken bound. Bound?
Got you.
Not a bound. Oh,
I am sorry, guys. I didn't know I was this loud. It's all Sarp's fault, not mine.
unspeakable bound.
But in doubt, blame Sarp.
We got a bound.
Yeah,
Also,
bound.
welcome back, Ant. How have you been? Was life treating you?
Oh, now you've done it. Wait, where is this thing's face? Here? Is it -90? And then 0? And then the scale looks fine. Okay, let me put this in the game. Hey! Look, it's kind of working. Some of the shaders in the head is fucked. Well, yeah, we did it. I can even stand on it. Diego, you made a full character from scratch. I rigged it. We animated it. It's in the game. It happened. Our pipeline works. Look! Him going up and down is making me move up and down. The pipeline works, guys. We just have to make all of it way better. Other than that,
Dude,
it's good.
even some AAA games can't do this shit. You gotta be proud.
Yeah, we didn't get the spider legs to work properly, and when I was looking at how to do the spider legs, I found a tutorial that I commented on 8 years ago, probably when we were doing the boss Lushay. Because it was again like rigging spider legs.
Oh my god, dude. Did you ever get an answer in the 8 years that you asked the question?
No, because I wrote, it wasn't very nice the way I wrote it. It's not bad,
Oh
but
my god.
I wrote like you made some mistakes while you were doing this. So I also did the mistakes and I fixed it with you because he does it wrong and then goes back and fixes mistakes. So I did it exactly the
Okay.
same way as he did. So I said like you made some mistakes. I did those mistakes on purpose so I could fix it with you. So I'm like 100% same as what you're doing, but this thing still doesn't work. And I think just by like
Okay.
saying his mistakes are in the video,
Yeah.
he just didn't reply to me. What's the next great sub goal to track your progress? All right, we're gonna raid someone, guys. Are you guys ready? We're gonna be delving into someone else. Raid channel. Send viewers to show on the stream channel. Centurion. I don't know how to check if that's actually him. Twitch.
Wait, is there no like a graphical interface for that? Do you literally just type it in? That is weird.
I am very used to that. Is it 77 Centurion 77? Is that him? I don't know if that's him. This guy's playing football. I don't like football.
A little judgmental there, sir, right?
It's not judgment. I don't fucking like it. Fuck off. I don't have to like it. How do I... Jay, do you know what his name is? Like, he's Centurion, but what kind of Centurion is he? There's multiple Centurions as we're just finding out. Maybe I can look at my followers lists and I find his name from here. I didn't.
That was sweet raid.
I saw Naz there. I couldn't believe she didn't get a sub.
It's okay.
from all the.
Well,
sounds.
that's. I don't know if that's my sister Naz. It could be a different Naz.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Centurion. Oh, okay, Twitch Centurion. Without this thing, Centurion. Ah, he's actually visible in the thing. That's cool. So we're raiding him, which means my stream is coming to an end. Slash
Hi
raid
everyone.
Centurion.
Bye.
When I press enter, is it gonna do it by itself? Used raids. Did I just end the stream? I don't think I have. I think I'm still live.
Oh,
I don't know how to do it. There is a timer.
I think you just quit and people.
Oh,
get,
I click raid now. Raid
yeah,
now.
stream?
Okay, my stream ended and now we're part of... Okay.
The only thing that has binds us together is some vague oath about
All
fighting
good.
for the freedom of all. That and a steady pay.
And his name is John C.
Oh my god, that's very loud. Hello,
Jimmy.
Sarp. Hello, Raiders. How is everybody doing? My ears are bleeding now. Avast ye. Welcome in, everybody. How are you?